as you can probably tell by the title, today we're going to be talking about how you guys can start a YouTube channel. This is my most highly requested question, so I figured I would put together a little video. That way I could give you guys some tips and inspiration on how to get started with your own channel in 2019. Hey guys, what's up? Alana here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, then welcome to my channel. My name is Alana. I make videos on everything from beauty to fashion to just life. I have a daughter and I love to cook, so if you like things like that, then I invite you to stick around, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell down below because it will let you know whenever I upload a new video. Now don't worry if you guys see me looking down a lot. I just have my notes here on my phone, so I'm going to be referring back and forth just to make sure I give you guys all the information that I wrote down. So first and foremost, before you even think about starting your YouTube channel, you want to know exactly why it is that you want to start your channel. For example, my why was pretty much because I just liked to talk, if you guys can't tell, and I like to give people information. I always got the same questions over and over again about where I buy my makeup or where I buy my clothes or how I style my hair. So I was like, you know what, let me just record it one time, put it somewhere where everybody can access it, and then it just kind of grew from there. Now when I started YouTube, you could not get paid to do it, so it was something that I did just purely out of a hobby. I always just kind of like enjoyed being on camera in that way, but obviously today YouTube is a way that you can make an income, and more people are getting interested in using the platform for business. Now there's nothing wrong with that, but the reason that you start a YouTube channel just really cannot be so you can make money because your channel is going to fail if that is the case. So I encourage you to think about what it is that you like to do. Everyone has hobbies, everyone has passions. So, you know, maybe you like to cook, maybe you like to sew, maybe you like to bake, maybe you like to clean. There's literally a niche and a category for everyone here on YouTube. Try to figure out what it is that you want to be able to share. What are your special talents that you want to just, you know, make videos about and educate people in the world on it, and that will be your why. My niche is beauty, style, and I say life because my channel kind of encompasses everything from hair to makeup to, you know, fashion, to me being a mother, to cooking and giving tips on, you know, how to decorate and how to DIY a lot of things. But these are all things that I'm just really interested in real life. I've always been into makeup, I've always been into hair, always been into like clothes and fashion and shopping, and you know, this is just me, and I just chose to use this platform to share it with the world. So whatever it is that you choose to have as your niche for your channel, that you choose to make your content about, make sure it's something that you're passionate about, because that will show through in your work and in your content, and your channel will be so much better when you're passionate behind the subjects that you're talking about. So now that you know what your videos are going to be about, you want to go ahead and brand your channel. Now branding your channel, you yourself are a brand, right? So my channel is Alana Fox, and that is what everything is. My email, my social media handles, everything is just Alana Fox because I feel like it's easier for people to just remember it that way, and that is my brand. Now if your brand is, you know, Susie Loves Makeup, then let that be your handle all across platforms. Do not have your Twitter be Susie Loves Mac 1 and have your Instagram be Susie the Makeup Slayer, and then your Facebook is Susie Sue, who is you, and then your YouTube is just Susie01. Like, people are not going to be able to find you and keep up with your content, so it's best that you just kind of pick one name, one brand, and just kind of use it across all channels. Which brings me to my next point, which is you want to be present on other channels, just, you know, channels other than just YouTube. So me, I never really got into Twitter like that, but I do have a Pinterest that I'm very active on. If you're not following me on Pinterest, go look down in the description below. I will leave my link to my Pinterest, and I'm on Instagram as well with the same handle. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, I will have that linked below as well. Come connect with me. It is so much better when people are able to find you outside of YouTube, and it creates a much stronger audience. Now, still kind of sticking with the whole branding thing, also make sure that your channel is kind of branded. Now, you don't have to go out and get like a super fancy banner. There are tons of tutorials on how to make your own banner using Canva. If you guys are interested in something like that, I could put together a tutorial. Just thumbs up this video, leave a comment down below, and I will get that done for you if you guys really want me to. But make sure you have a profile picture on your profile. Have some way that brands or just subscribers can contact you, like an email address. And also, I would say kind of have a banner up there just to make your channel look a little bit more professional, you know, especially if you're trying to do this for like a career. Now that you know what you're going to be talking about and you have your channel all branded, you can move on to planning your content. So once you know what category you're going to be talking about, it's so much easier for you to plan content. It's super hard to get content out every single day. Sometimes it's even hard to get content out every single week, especially if you have other things going on in life right now, which most of us do, especially when you're just starting out. I would not advise you to just go quit your job and hop on YouTube, because it just does not work like that. But I would advise you or encourage you to create some type of content schedule where maybe you'll post 2 times a week, maybe you'll post once a week, 3 times a month, and just kind of plan out what it is that you want to talk about. It really helps if you kind of keep a theme going on your channel. I know my channel is kind of all over the place, but that's just me. That's me in real life, okay? So you get what you come for, okay? But it helps if, you know, you may be talking about makeup on Mondays and fashion on Wednesdays and food on Fridays. Like, it really helps your audience to know what they can expect from you and when to come back and check for their favorite content. As far as your equipment is concerned, do not overthink it when it comes to equipment. A lot of times people come to me and they're like, I want to start a YouTube channel, but I don't have the best lighting. I don't have the best cameras. And it really, like, these days, it does not cost a lot to get started. You just need to get started. Now, I film 3 different ways. I have a Canon T5, a Canon Rebel T5 that I use. I have a Sony a6000 camera that I use. And then I have an iPhone X that I use. So if you guys have an iPhone, they are equipped with 4K video, which is super ultra high quality video that is sufficient enough to film a YouTube video on. So if you have an iPhone, there's no excuse. Prop that bad boy up and get to filming, okay? Some of the different equipment that I would advise you to get is some sort of tripod. Now, they do make tripods for iPhone, so if you are filming on your iPhone, there's a tripod for that, okay? And then they also make just regular tripods. I will have links to all the things that I'm talking about in this portion of the video down in my Amazon affiliate store down below. So if you click on the links, I will earn a small commission for bringing you to these products. But hey, I use these products myself. They're super awesome, and that's just one way that you can make money as a YouTuber. So you're gonna need a tripod. Tripods just really help to kind of stabilize your picture whenever you're filming. They're very, very, very helpful, and I would advise you get a tripod no matter what it is that you're filming on. Definitely get a tripod. Some other things that you might need are memory cards, especially if you're going to be filming on a camera. You're going to need some type of external hard drive where you can dump those files on when you're getting ready to edit. And you're also going to need some lighting. Now, with lighting, there is tons of different options that you could use for lighting. You could use either natural or artificial lighting. I don't know, I like both. I like a natural and artificial, just depends on what kind of mood I'm going for. Natural lighting is obviously free, but it's pretty tricky. It works the best when you have big windows and a lot of natural light coming into a room, obviously, not like dark rooms. That wouldn't really work. But my living room has a lot of natural lighting. Sometimes on Instagram you guys will see me, or even some videos I have filmed in my living room, everything is kind of white and the natural lighting comes in through the windows. Now with that lighting comes dealing with Mother Nature, of course. There are times where, you know, I'm filming a video with natural light and you can see that like the clouds are moving in front of the sun. So it's like getting darker and lighter and shadows are coming and going. So natural lighting can be a little tricky, but it is sufficient. As long as you're filming, you know, during the right time of day where that light is hitting your room perfectly, you're good to go. Now with artificial lighting, one of my ultimate faves is the beauty ring light. I have the Supernova Diva ring light. I also have the newer ring light as my travel ring light. And you know, I really like ring lights because it gives a nice halo effect around the face and it creates this glow while illuminating the subject and not so much the background. There are other types of lighting. When I first started, I used umbrella lighting. I also have softbox lighting. I use that a lot when I'm doing like photo shoots and stuff like that. Sometimes I'll use that for a video, but I haven't really used it a lot lately, which is why I'm telling you guys that you don't really need like the most when it comes to lighting and equipment. Like start off with the bare minimum, get your feet wet, and then as you go along, you'll see what you want to add to your equipment. Now when it comes to creating a background, you know, you guys know background is like everything when it comes to a video because people are nosy. Y'all looking at what's going on back there. I know y'all done looked at those book titles. I know you did because I do too. So don't even worry about it. But seriously, when it comes to backgrounds, you want to film somewhere where it's pretty nice. So this is a nook that I kind of have right before you get into my bathroom. Behind me, I have a bookshelf that's just kind of styled, and this just sits in my hallway. I have a big mirror right here, big floor length mirror with some lights around it. I have a fur carpet. I'm gonna link it up here. I actually have a video where I was decorating this nook and you guys can see all the decorations and everything that I put in it. But this is like a little beauty area for me. I feel like this is a cute place for me to film. It's easy for me to set up and get going here, and I'm not cold like I am in my basement where my studio is. But there are many different things that you could use as backdrops. A styled room actually being one of them. You could also use paper backdrops, like real photography paper backdrops. I will have places to buy those linked down below. If you're going to use a backdrop, like a real backdrop, you're going to need a backdrop stand, which I will also have linked down below as well. And so you could either get the paper, you can get the stand, or you can use fabric. So like just regular fabric from the fabric store. Sometimes I use tablecloths and curtains. I use a multitude of different things. If you guys want another video where I go a little bit deeper into like my different backdrops, where I get them and what kind of backdrops I have, because I have a closet full of backdrops actually. So if you guys are more interested in that, again, thumbs up this video and leave a comment down below just letting me know and I'll get that done for you. So now that you know you need the bare minimum of equipment, you have your tripod, you have your iPhone X going, you're filming, you have a nice styled area in your house, or you just put up a shower curtain with some thumbtacks and you're good to go, okay? So now you're sitting down to actually film. Filming, honestly, is just as easy as pointing the camera to you and pressing record. Now, I will admit I am professionally trained in media, so I'm a little bit more comfortable in front of the camera than most people, especially those of you that are just starting out. But I do have a couple of tips and tricks that will help you get comfortable in front of the camera. And if you want that video, make sure you subscribe to No, I'm kidding, you guys, but just a few things to kind of help you get comfortable in front of the camera. Basically, you're talking to yourself. I just talk as if I'm having a conversation with my best friend because really you guys are interested in what I'm interested in. As far as I'm concerned, we're friends, okay? But this is just like having a conversation with my bestie, just telling her about, you know, what I bought, you know, where I went, what I'm doing. And my real friends in real life are interested in the things that I do. So me explaining to you is just the same as I would explain to them. So that makes it a lot easier. Just don't overthink it so much. When you try to like get on camera and do the most, it always just turns out bad. So now that you have filmed your video, okay, so far we chose the subject, we chose a niche that we're going to talk about, okay, we've branded our channel, all right, we planned out our content, didn't we? We did that. We got our equipment, we're filming on our iPhone or our camera, and we have our lighting together, we got our backdrop going, we pressed record, we're talking to ourselves, we filmed, and now we have a video. Now what? Now you're gonna move on to editing, okay? So editing Okay, same thing with editing. Do not go out and buy the most expensive software that you can possibly find on the internet because you think that's gonna make you 1 million subscribers and that's gonna make you the super ultimate YouTuber, because that's not gonna happen, okay? You need to get comfortable editing. Just first and foremost, learning how to cut and paste videos together, learning how to rearrange, just get familiar with the tools. Now, use what you have. If you have an iPhone, iPhones come with iMovie on them. That is the greatest invention ever, because literally while you're waiting, you know, at a doctor's appointment, while you're in the car waiting for your kids to get out of school, while you're waiting for your food at the restaurant, you can open up your video in iMovie and play around with editing your video and adding different transitions, adding different sound effects, different stickers, different music. You can play around with all that stuff in iMovie for free. So please do not go out and buy Final Cut Pro X. I use Final Cut Pro X because I've been doing this for almost 10 years. I have invested the money in Final Cut Pro X and it was not cheap. And I will let you know that Final Cut Pro X, when I first started using it, it was kind of complicated to get. And I was somebody who had mastered iMovie, okay? And before iMovie, I had mastered Windows Movie Maker. So what I'm saying is learn, like take your baby steps. Don't try to jump automatically to Premiere Pro, Adobe. Like that's the highest of the high and I'm not even there yet. But don't try to automatically jump from here to there because you think that it's gonna make a difference in, you know, your channel. Really what matters is just getting good content out there. If you have a good video, you have a good concept, you've filmed it in some good quality, play around with the editing. Like, you know, we know it's your first video, like we'll get over it. You know, we'll watch more and your quality will get better. And as you keep going, as you keep making videos, you'll be able to look back and critique yourself and say, oh wow, I could have cut that here, you know, oh, I could have added a sound effect there. And that's really the beauty of growing here on YouTube, is, you know, kind of letting everybody else grow with you. Usually with your program, they come with a lot of different sound effects and transitions, and I encourage you to just kind of get in there, dive in, play around with what you have and all the different buttons and the tabs, and look up a bunch of tutorials on how to use these programs that you're using. And just don't spend any money right away. If it's your first couple of videos that you're making, please don't spend any money on software, you guys. I'm really trying to help you out here because you'll get there. Just relax. Okay, so now that you're done editing your video, you've done everything that you needed to do, and we're ready to publish. So once you, oh my God, I didn't tell you guys actually how to start a YouTube channel, right? So when you sign up for Gmail, right, you automatically have a YouTube channel, okay? So YouTube is owned by Google, if you guys don't know. And basically when you create a Gmail account, you also have a YouTube account attached to that. So when you go to sign in on YouTube, you sign in with your Gmail and it'll basically have you set up your account from there, okay? So that's actually how you start a YouTube channel, is to basically set up whatever your channel name is at gmail.com, and then you'll be able to set up your account from there. Now, once you're ready to post your video, you're gonna go ahead and open up your YouTube channel and you're gonna hit the upload button. You should have saved your video on your computer when you were done editing, and you're just gonna go ahead and import it to your channel. Once your video is done processing and uploading to the YouTube server, it will let you know that your video is ready for publishing. And at that time, you can choose a title. You can also choose some keywords. You can choose some words that you want to put in the description, and you can share that video across your other platforms like Facebook, Twitter, you know, other things like that. Now, I advise you to definitely promote your video. I would just share the link with my closest family and friends at first, you know, because it wasn't really for everybody. Like, I was just trying to get information out to people who wanted it, so I would just send them a link. Anytime I did a new video, you know, and I knew someone, if I knew someone who was interested in my content, anytime I had a new video, I would just send them a link and say, hey, I just, posted a video. If you have an email list and you use, you know, like MailChimp or Constant Contact, if you're already a blogger or somebody who already has like a mail list, shoot an email to them, let them know, you know, hey, I just uploaded a video, come and watch. A lot of times when you post it on Facebook, you can just post a link that people can just click and go straight to watch the video. Obviously, if you're on other platforms, which you should be, I would promote them there as well. I kind of suck at this, but promoting it on Instagram helps too, especially if you are active on Instagram. Definitely want to, you know, even post like a clip of your video in your Insta stories. You can post a clip on, you know, like Instagram on your page. You could actually post clips, post pictures, you know, things like that. Anything to kind of get people to drive traffic back to your videos, because that view count is all it's about. You want to get your views up. The more views that a video gets, the more YouTube will push that video, and the more visible your videos will be. Last but not least, once you have done all of that, the next thing that you need to do is just stay consistent, okay? Consistency is the name of the game, especially in the digital age right now. Everything moves at lightning speed, and if you do not keep up, you will get lost in the sauce, okay? So once you start your channel, do not be discouraged if it doesn't take off right away, like a lot of people think that YouTube does. It's gonna take you some grinding, like some time, some effort, and just keep going. Editing is kind of tedious, filming is kind of tedious, but if you are passionate about what it is that you're creating content about and the people that you're creating content for, you know, use that inspiration to keep you going. Try to stick to a schedule, post videos, you know, at least once a week, once a month, 2 times a week, 2 times a month, and your channel will grow, okay? YouTube will start to promote your videos to people who are interested in your type of content, and you will find a whole new tribe. Trust me, YouTube, I have met some amazing people here on YouTube, and I love connecting with you guys. I love when you reach out to me. At the time of making this video, I have over 50,000 subscribers, and to me, it's just really crazy that there was over 50,000 individual people that liked something that I said so much they decided to say, hey, you know what, I wouldn't mind receiving, you know, I wouldn't mind watching videos from this girl, and they clicked subscribe. So thank you to every single one of you guys that has subscribed to my channel. If you have not subscribed, then I cordially invite you again to come and subscribe to my channel. I really enjoy being on this platform. I like giving you guys as much information as I can about the things that you're interested in. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down in the comment section below, and I will get back to them as soon as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Do not forget to thumbs up for more YouTube help videos like this. And until next time, I love you guys. Bye.